Welcome to our channel. Today we'll discuss about domestic systemically important banks. Domestic systemically important banks, guardians of stability or looming threat? In the intricate tapestry of finance, few threads are as critical as those woven by domestic systemically important banks, DSIBs. These colossal financial institutions, while fostering economic growth and prosperity, also cast a long shadow of potential systemic risk. Delving into the world of DSIBs demands a keen understanding of their roles, the inherent risks they pose, and the measures implemented to mitigate their impact. The pillars of the economy. DSIBs aren't mere banks, they're pillars of national economies. Their sheer size, sprawling networks, and interconnectedness with other financial institutions make them indispensable drivers of growth. They provide loans that fuel businesses, facilitate domestic and international trade, and manage investments, thereby lubricating the economic engine. Their presence inspires confidence in markets, attracting foreign investment and bolstering overall financial stability. However, with great size comes great responsibility. The interconnectedness that fuels DSIB's success also amplifies their potential downfall. When a DSIB falters, the tremors can ripple outwards, jeopardizing the entire financial system. The collapse of Lehman Brothers in 2008 serves as a stark reminder of the domino effect DSIB failures can trigger, wreaking havoc on economies and leaving widespread devastation in their wake. Identifying the shadowy threat. So, how do we identify these potential leviathans in waiting? Regulators employ a cocktail of criteria to determine DSIB status, factoring in size, interconnectedness, complexity, cross-border activities, and market share. Thresholds vary by country, but generally, banks exceeding a certain percentage of national GDP or exhibiting significant interconnectedness with other financial institutions find themselves labeled as DSIBs. Once identified, DSIBs become subject to stricter regulations and capital requirements. These measures aim to ensure they have sufficient financial buffers to withstand shocks, preventing their downfall from cascading into a systemic crisis. Additional regulations might limit their risk-taking appetite, prescribe stricter liquidity levels, and impose heightened reporting and monitoring requirements. Bridging the gaps, global responses and challenges. The specter of systemic risk transcends national borders. Recognizing this interconnectivity, G20 nations collaborated to devise the Basel III regulatory framework, aimed at harmonizing DSIB regulations across countries. However, implementation gaps and varying interpretations remain, potentially creating an uneven playing field and undermining the effectiveness of global harmonization efforts. Furthermore, challenges persist in identifying and monitoring emerging non-traditional DSIBs, such as shadow banks and fintech giants. Their relative opacity and fluid structures pose complexities for regulators, potentially leaving blind spots in the DSIB surveillance network. The balancing act. Growth, stability, and the future of DSIBs. The DSIB debate boils down to a delicate balancing act. We need them for economic growth, yet their inherent risks demand stringent mitigation measures. Finding the right balance between fostering their contributions and managing their potential downfall is the crux of the challenge. Some advocate for restructuring DSIBs into smaller, less interconnected entities, reducing their systemic footprint. Others propose enhanced regulatory oversight and stricter capital requirements, while proponents of market discipline argue for relying on investor pressure to incentivize prudent risk management. Ultimately, the future of DSIBs hinges on effective regulation, continuous risk assessment, and proactive global collaboration. As financial landscapes evolve and technological advancements redefine the contours of finance, adapting our approach to DSIBs will be crucial to fostering a resilient and stable financial ecosystem for the future. Beyond the numbers, human stories and the impact of DSIBs. While DSIBs might seem like abstract entities measured in billions and percentages, their impact extends far beyond boardrooms and balance sheets. Their decisions and fortunes weave into the fabric of countless lives. When a DSIB falters, it's not just numbers plummeting on screens. It's livelihoods lost, dreams shattered, and the ripple effects of economic hardship impacting families and communities across the globe. Therefore, understanding DSIBs must go beyond technical regulations and economic modeling. We must consider the human stories, the lives and dreams intertwined with their success and failure. Only then can we truly grasp the weight of responsibility these financial giants carry and strive towards a future where their economic might translates into greater stability and shared prosperity for all. Thanks for watching.